I'd like to welcome you, Miss Lourdis Azebayo, founder of the first international business consultancy and founder and chairwoman of Portuguese Business Council in Sharjah. Welcome.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity that Sarah Chamber is giving me to be in this podcast and to you as well.
It's our pleasure. First, I'd like to ask you, how did your relationship with the business industry start?
Well, I think it born with me. My father is an entrepreneur. I think it's in the genes.
Okay.
I had my company in Portugal, and then when I came here and I saw the opportunities that the country offered to us, so I decided to become an entrepreneur as well in Sharjah, most in UAE.
What inspired you to start the Portuguese Business Council in Sharjah?
The inspiration became when His Excellency Mr. Abdullah always decided Sharjah Chamber could issue the permit for business council. And then I realized that we had an opportunity to unite the countries and as well to bring and to take to Portugal opportunities that I feel like we have in both countries.
How do you feel establishing this business council and being the chairwoman of it?
Well, it's a challenge. We don't have much members, but it's very helpful because I can support business people that sometimes they have some issues, and I can go direct to our embassy. We have a very good relationship with our embassy and ISEP as well, the Agency for International Activities. And so we deal together, and so sometimes we can solve some issues. We can help with some other things like trade missions, which is very helpful. So, yeah.
You've been here for years. What do you think are or make Sharjah economically attractive for businessmen and businesswomen?
Well, Sharjah is the third city in UAE, and economically, basically, UAE is in the middle of, it's in the center of the globe, let's say. And you can do business in different continentals like Europe, Africa, Asia, America. It's a little bit more far, but anyways, you still can do it. You have direct flights. And also, Sharjah has a lot of potential, has 3 ports, 2 in the Gulf side, the other one in the other ocean side. So it would make us easier for trading, for a lot of opportunities.
Let me ask you about something I find very interesting, which is cultural similarities. I've been to Portugal and I've been to your city, Porto, and I really loved the city, the cultural elements of it. Portugal, of course, the whole country.
Thank you.
What do you think are the cultural similarities between Sharjah and Portugal?
Well, the most similarity that we have, it's the way that we deal with the people, the friendly way of dealing with the people. So in Portugal, you've been there, right? You saw it. So in Portugal, you speak with someone, they will help you the way that they can. They will do whatever they can do to help you. In Sharjah, it's the same thing. So I found like my home in Sharjah. So you have always the doors open. You can deal with anyone from His Excellency to, to the down level. You can deal with anyone in the nice way and without, that protocols. That's why this is the most similarity that we have between Sharjah and Portugal.
While driving here, I was looking at the buildings, and your talk just reminded me of the beautiful architecture of the city of Porto. Even though it's different, but paying attention to the details of the buildings and architecture, I think it's something very interesting.
It is actually. Historically, we have also a lot of cultural, which is still there in Portugal, Arabic.
Yes, true.
The Arabic. We still have tiles that you look at the tiles in Portugal and Arab here, it's the same. You can see that, it's the culture in both sides.
True. Tell me one thing you like the most about your city, Porto.
Oh, I like everything, but historically and the food.
Okay, I agree.
The food is the best, and the people as well. They are very nice.
You are known for your interest in innovation. Why do you believe innovation is important when it comes to the business industry?
Well, you have to innovate all the time. It's part of gaining more clients, and clients become interested in working with you if you are always innovating. As you can see now, we have the tools, all the tools to innovate. So that's why we have always to keep update ourselves in innovation.
How does the Portuguese business community feel about being here in this part of the world?
Well, as I said, let's say that they can do business with different continents, like Africa, Europe, Asia. So it's a point that they can do business everywhere. From here, they can go everywhere and they can deal with a lot of countries. And most of the companies that they are here, they are international. So this is a very good point for them to do business with their clients in an easy way.
Oh, that's great. It's like a center to go to different parts of the world.
Yeah, they are close to the clients, so it makes it easy.
In your point of view, what are the unique Portuguese businesses that can succeed here in Sharjah or in the UAE?
Well, this is a tough question because we have so many. We have foods and beverage sector. We have design, interior design, architecture. We have as well tech startups. Well, I can name it. Foods in general, hospitality. There are so many. So I believe that there is a lot of opportunities. We just need our entrepreneurs to be more open-minded and be more, aware of what we have here, so they can explore more.
You know what I found interesting? When I visited, I found those small bookstores that has rare books, manuscripts as well. And I think it's very interesting since Sharjah is very interested in culture. And I think this is something to have an eye on.
Yes, it is. We make sure that the history, we keep the history.
Yeah.
Not like some countries, like they just erase the history. We don't. We keep the history, and because it's part of our DNA. Basically. Yes.
I want to ask you about economy. It's been for decades, centuries, an important instrumental tool to enhance relationships between states and nations. How do you think this is beneficial nowadays?
Well, economically, as I said, there is so many opportunities in UAE, in Sharjah, that we can explore. So that's why economically, I believe that we have a lot of reasons to work on that.
What's the most thing you like about Sharjah?
Oh, this is difficult because there is so many things nice inside. Well, Sharjah Chamber is my home.
Okay.
This is one. Safe Zone as well. It's like part of family, both of them. Apart from that, there is so many things. I love the House of Wisdom. There is the Noor Island. There is so many things that I can't name it all.
So you like the nature and as well the building, the architecture of the building?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
That's
like
good.
to.
What about food? Since everyone knows that Portuguese food is so delicious. So tell me, what do you like here?
Yeah, well, I love the original Arabic food.
Okay.
Because you have foods Arabic from everywhere, right, here. But the original, especially in Ramadan, the dishes that you used to do in Ramadan.
I would say haris.
I think so, yeah. And especially the sweets.
Leguemat, of course.
I'm in sweets mood always. So it's very good. I love the Arabic food, the original, the local.
Finally, as a woman leader, what advice you would give a young women entrepreneur who just started being in the business industry and want to make a change in the industry?
Well, first they have to know what they want.
Okay.
Right? They have to be focused, confident,
Okay.
and they have to be willing to take risks. Well, it has to be calculated, of course, but without taking risks, they don't go anywhere. So they have to be willing to take the risks. And then just be focused on what they want, so they will move forward.
Great advice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this
Thank you so much.
exciting talk. Thanks a
Me
lot.
too. It was my pleasure. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.